Hi, my name is Greg Todd, and for my final project for ICT 200, I'm going to be comparing two infographics that both address screen time and mental health among teenagers. And for both of those, I'm going to be analyzing the information that's presented, the visual and structural design for those, and the intended audience for each of those. And I will also be, at the end, presenting an original infographic that I created that was designed for a different audience. Alright, so for the first infographic, this one is created by Rawhide Youth Services and it is titled The Digital Diet of American Teens. And this one likes to focus on teen screen usage and its effects on behavior, sleep, and mental health. And the infographic presents information using a lot of bold colors, icons, and simplified statistics to communicate the concern about the excessive media consumption. And the design relies heavily on visual hierarchy and attention-grabbing imagery to quickly engage the viewers, especially with things like this with the bold text on vibrant backgrounds. And the intended audience for this infographic appears to be parents and guardians instead of the teenagers. And this is kind of evident through the phrasing and framing of the content, which positions the teens as subjects being observed rather than the participants in the conversation, as in referring popular with teens and screens and teens today. And the creator's thinking process appears to kind of be prioritizing awareness and persuasion. And by emphasizing the risks and the negative outcomes, this infographic, I believe, aims to motivate concern within parents. However, though, it does provide limited actionable guidance, and the suggested improvements I have would be to kind of add clear source citations directly on this and include brief practical recommendations for parents. And kind of discussed in the course already, materials that are like audience centered design and visual hierarchy and credibility and clarity are essential for effective communication within this. Alright, and for our second infograph, we have the Screen Free Week by Fair Play, and it's Kids and Screen Time Mental Health Impacts. And this second infographic presents detailed statistics connecting screen use to depression, anxiety, poor sleeping habits, and online bullying. And this infographic is highly data driven and text heavy, prioritizing evidence over emotional appeal. As you can see within this is primarily just statistics and stock images. And it increases cognitive load due to dense text blocks, but it also enhances credibility through explicit data and cited sources. And the intended audience is definitely adults, educators, and advocates seeking research based justification for a lot of concerns about the screen time. And one thing I do like is that they include their sources and direct hyperlinks to their sources that they used in this. And um, the creator's thinking process emphasizes, urgency and evidence-based persuasion and some suggested improvements that I would include were to kind of be reorganizing the information into a little bit of clearer sections and kind of adding a short, like a call to action section to guide viewer response, especially where among the end of this, where they're talking about a lot of body dysmorphic disorders and things like this and TikTok's blackout challenge. I think that adding some type of call to action to the parents or children would be a good thing to add as well. And these suggestions kind of align with the concepts of chunking the information and also reducing that cognitive overload. All right, and the final infographic we have today is mine, which is Phone and Brain, a college student's reset without going off the grid. And personally, my original infographic is designed for college students age 18 to 24, which kind of differs from the audiences of the first two infographics. And rather than kind of, emphasizing fear and heavy statistics like the other one's doing, I believe mine focuses on practical strategies for kind of managing screen time in a realistic manner. And the design choices I had were bold and readable text, although I do say, looking back now, that I wish I made the text a little bit bigger and kind of framed this a little different. I do believe there's a strong visual hierarchy, references to today's technology along with the shape and it being formatted like a message chat. There is white space and kind of just boldness to enhance the readability of it. And it was selected through kind of an evaluation of relevance and creativity reframed to encourage small behavior changes rather than kind of immediate stop this now, which is why I do like just little things that you can do to help better yourself. And I believe that this approach kind of reflects the principles of multimodal communication, the audience awareness, and kind of integrating critical and creative thinking. Yeah, so this project kind of demonstrated how infographics, when addressing the same topic, can differ significantly, kind of based on the audience and the design choices. And I believe that by redesigning content for different audiences, you can reach significantly better communication effectiveness. Thank you.